Love, light, and blessings. It's Shamanic Arak Priestess here. How are you? Love, light, and blessings. Long time no see. Thank you so much for all your support on my last video. Thank you so much. Sorry that I have not made a video in a while, but it's because I've been working. I've been working, just doing a lot of readings, rituals, okay? Also, I just finally caught up on the memberships. I do make more frequent videos on there. I try to download at least once a week to twice a week on there. So if you are interested, please become a member. You can click on the join button and see all the special little advantages of being a member. You can get daily cards. You can get weekly, bi-weekly uploads as a second level member. And in the third tier, you can be part of my coven, guys. So on the second level members, you get things like book reviews, and you can also get exclusive content where I teach you things about Ifa religion, Orishas, content. You can also get my learning series, journal series, spiritual healing series, various topics on angelology, crystal series. You can get things like my herbalism series that I do content on, and many other learning series. I actually teach you different things. There's like literally 13 different series on there. Past lives. I mean, just it's endless. Okay, so you also get your monthly tarot readings, and for the third level members, your bonus readings, and just so much more. So you get a lot more content on there and kind of learn as you go type of things on the memberships. And then for the third level members, you get to actually do a monthly meetup. Okay, so you get a lot of content, a lot of bang for your buck. Also, if you want to have a one-on-one reading with me, there is a link, because I am a full-time reader and a root worker. So if you want to have a ritual done by me, and there's 3 different levels to that. There's the basic service and more of the elite, and also I do the left-handed path. There are different types of services on there. You can go to my website for more information, or if you want a one-on-one reading with me, shamanicawapriestess.com, and you can get an authentic full-time voodoo worker or a psychic reader, shamanicawapriestess.com. Now, getting back to the subject of this video, I talked a while back ago about changing the direction of my video, going back to what I like talking about, okay? But I also wanted to expand on that, because I'm also going to be changing and expanding on not just getting back to what I like talking about, the roots and bones of that, but I also wanted to extend on that, and I wanted to briefly talk to you guys about that very subject, okay? Now, one of the things that I really loved doing on this channel, and I kind of wanted to make it more of a full-time, if you will, and expand on that, I love the feedback that I get on one of the particular areas on this channel that is such a huge part of my life. So because I'm completely not interested and disenchanted with the whole tarot aspect of my channel, and I would not be talking about tarot decks and tarot reviews and all that, I'm just not into it. It gives me more time to talk about things that I do like, which is my paranormal experiences. That was really confirmed to me when I had a recent reading, and like there were spirits walking around. I've had readings, you know, where my door, the door behind me, there's nobody behind it. Like I've had doors open more than one occasion, like the back door right here in my reading office, where it has literally opened by itself. I've had, and my clients have seen this. It's not me telling you. They're like, your door opened by itself. Or I'll be doing a reading and someone's loved one is right behind me, and they're like, my uncle, my auntie, my mother is walking right behind you. Like, that's crazy, you know? So I've had like the most crazy experiences, and nobody to share them with, you know, other than my kids. So I would love to, you know, I can't tell you everything. So there's experiences that I cannot share if I'm not given permission to, but I can share more of my personal life experiences, things like that, and people that let me share experiences, stuff like that, you know, never without the consent of somebody. But there's so many different experiences that are still happening today, that have happened in the past, that are so outrageous that I want to share with people. So I will be doing, you know, some ongoing, give me one second, guys. Always busy, always busy. So I will be doing and more on a consistent basis paranormal series. Okay, I will be doing paranormal series and more paranormal related topics. I am a medium and I have spiritual experiences. I have spirits literally, like I was gonna make a video the other day. That's what happened with my book review on the members, where I thought I had a full video, and for some reason, like a spirit, I had saw an orb when I was recording, and I thought I had downloaded like an actual video. And one of my members, I think nobody wanted to hurt my feelings, they were like, there's only 18 seconds of your video. I didn't realize that the spirit that had came on, because I had a reading prior to that video and a relative had came through, that I was experiencing, like sometimes spirits can glitch out a video or mess with technology, that it kind of ate up the video. Like it stopped. I don't know how to explain, like it glitched it out, where only 18 seconds of that video showed up when I downloaded the video. And so that's why that book review had to be re-recorded. And then I was having so many paranormal experiences at the time when I was trying to download those videos, that I had to keep re-recording those videos. And I kept saying, I'm going to download the videos on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There was just so much stuff going on paranormally that weekend. That's why the downloads were taking so long, and I finally was able to give them Monday. But still, even with that book review, that was done 3 times. So when you're a medium, like it messes with your technology sometimes, so it's crazy. So there's so many experiences that I have, but no one all the time to share. I think my kids are like, they see it all the time. They're like, Mom, we know, we get it, we live it every day. So I would love to share it with a wider audience. So look out for that, because I'm going to be sharing it on my main channel. So you guys asked for it. So the channel is going to convert itself into a channel with a lot of paranormal stories, but also paranormal related content. Okay, so more of a deep dive into mediumship, paranormal story, and mediumship related topics, such as astral projection, channeling, paranormal series, things like that, you know. And because nobody really talks about like mediumships, I want to get into also different types of spirits. You know, there's shadow people, there are different, you know, there's more than just demons. Like there's shadow people, there's also like imprints, there's also, like I said, there's also like past lives, astral projection, there's also like some spirits I don't want to mention because it's nighttime, so I'll do a video in the daytime and mention those people, because you're not supposed to really be mentioning them at night. That's why I'm kind of like hesitant, so we're just not gonna mention them, okay? But there's also certain type of spirits in indigenous cultures that we don't talk about after midnight. That's why I'm just gonna say like that, okay? You kind of discern your own. There's also the jinn spirits, what they call like genie spirits, that, you know, like that. There's intranquil spirits, you know, and things of that nature, you know. So there's different types of spirits, you know. There's elementals. What are those? Elementals, salamanders, you know. There's angels, you know, ancestors, deities, you know, different levels. There's angels, the different levels of angels, which that's going to be on the membership, so we ain't getting into all that. But there's also different types of demons. What are the different levels of demons? There's not just Satan. There's like different kinds of demons, okay? That's important to know, guys. That's important to know. So a lot of times I'll be doing readings and I'll be talking about different types of entities, and people be very confused. They think everything is demonic or everything is this and that. And it's like, no, there's different types of stuff. There's different types of spirits, okay? So we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about different ways that you can ward off things that is open to more than one tradition. I also want to start a different series on here called The Conjurer's Chronicles, which is going to infuse the ATRs that I practice. So if you're into hoodoo, voodoo, and Santeria based topics, this is going to be incorporated in the Conjurer's Chronicles series, which is going to be talking about those type of topics. And I'm going to be sharing a little bit with you more of a deep dive in my practices. Now, I ain't going to teach you inside secrets to Voodoo Santeria. Like, we ain't going to be doing like, this is my altar. No, we're going to be talking about various topics. Like today, I had a reading and I was like, oh, I need to make a video taking a deep dive into what does it mean when someone draws your spirit, you know? What does it mean when someone has a witch's broom on their door? Like, how do you activate it? Like, what is it for? Like, what is the historical thing about? Like, you know, things like that that nobody knows about, books don't talk about. So I want to start talking about spiritual related topics and things like that. So if you're interested in actually learning stuff, practical everyday witchery, if you're interested in witchery and spiritual things, everyday spiritual tips and tricks and spiritual things, that is your Conjurer's Chronicles. Learning a little bit about me and more of a brown face in spirituality and, you know, your basic hood bruja type of spirituality. Okay. With little Afro-Latina, Latinidad, you know, from the Boogie Down Bronx, you know, that kind of thing. I'm here for it. So, you know, so the Conjurer's Chronicles. And then the other thing I wanted to incorporate as well, which again, I would love to get more engagement on my channel. Every 2 months, we're going to have cafe or coffee. Because I love my cafe. I ain't a tea person. You know, nothing against the tea, but I am cafe con leche, cafe Bustelo. Okay, this ain't a plug. I love my cafe Bustelo. So coffee, okay, coffee, and we could do this. If it takes off better, maybe once a month, but for now, every 2 months. We're gonna have coffee. You guys are, for those of you that are subscribed, you gotta be subscribed. I know who's subscribed because you gotta publicly subscribe to me. Okay, subscribed, and those that make comments on my videos, thumbing up and comments and subscribes, okay? So you're rewarded for your engagements. You get to ask me questions, okay? And then I picked it out. You do a pick. If you win the drawing, your question gets asked on my video, and you get to do a Q&A, question and answer video, and you guys get to ask me, the content creator, questions, and I will answer your question on my video. Okay, a Q&A. I love those Q&A. I watch content creators when they do Q&As. I love that. And you get to ask me questions about me or my spirituality or whatever. And I'll make a video on that. Every 2 months we'll do that. So those are some of the new things that I want to do. I really want to make this a very like representation matters, you know. I practice Afro-Latino spirituality, African-American hoodoo and voodoo and Santeria. We need to have more representation, get rid of the anti-blackness, anti-Latinidad, you know, racism, you know, all the isms and things like that. While I still want to make videos, you know, talking about controversial topics, I don't only want to be known as someone who's always screaming about all these things. I want to also give back to my community and, you know, be a resource, you know, and dispel all the fake, you know, stuff that's out there, you know, and teach. This is a free source, you know. While I do give classes and I have membership, I also want to give some, you know, everyday tips. But if you want like more deep stuff, join the membership because you get a lot of learning stuff in there. And for those of you that have been asking, I just recovered from some stuff. Okay, I don't want to get too deep into that because I feel more safe in the memberships. But my health is better. Okay, just a little update. But I do not feel in a place right now because the long-term situation I was going through did trigger something where I am in recovery and I'm better, but it's hard for me to really sit down and write. I'm recovering from that part, you know, because, you know, I do suffer from like chronic something else that's not related to what I just went through. And it causes like short-term memory, right? Because it's a neurological issue that I have. And it's hard for me to like, I can write daily messages on my channel, but I cannot sit here and for me to make classes, I will have to write like a book that goes with it or like a PDF. And I can't really sit down with that, right? So I don't want to pre-sell something that I can't. And that's why I even put down like my, I was going to make an oracle deck and all that stuff. That's why that also got pushed back because I cannot sit down and do that. I still have the money that Mary Faroon donated, and I've never touched it. That's in a savings account because that will get done. It's why I didn't want to do one of those like GoFundMe or, you know, where people kind of do that. I never wanted to do that because that's around the time that I started becoming ill with a long-term illness, which again, I'm in recovery now. But I have a chronic condition, and when that condition, I'm in that, like when I get migraines, right? Let's just say what it is. When I get migraines, right? Mine are neurological. So I get temporary like memory loss, and then sometimes, and I've made fun of in this channel for that. People are like, oh, you know, she mispronounces words or whatever. That's not what it is. It's sometimes after, because I'll have like migraines that'll last for days, it affects my speech. So sometimes I'll have to record videos a bunch of times because it'll affect my speech and temporarily memory, you know? And so my spelling, that's why I be typing with one finger sometimes, and I'll make jokes about it. Oh, I don't type well, you know, because I've learned to live with it. But I can't really be writing books and really fancy stuff. I don't want to charge you for a class that I can't make right now. So I have to push that back possibly into 2024. So I will let you guys know. It might have to be after, you know, the holidays. So I will be doing classes, but just I cannot do that this year. Possibly not until January. So I will let you know, and I will update you on that. Okay. Much love and light. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I am on new medication, and so when so I've been able to like stabilize my migraines, but I need some time to kind of catch up on my readings and things that make me the most money. So classes have to be kind of on hold for now, because again, I'm recovering from a long-term illness. I've gotten my migraines stabilized. My memory is better now, so I can work, book my readings, nothing crazy like that. But for a long time, I was suffering from a lot of migraines. So I have to give myself time to kind of put my readings, my memberships, and other things, and my personal life as priority. And I have to put the classes on the back burner because I have to do things like my family and things that pay my bills first. The classes don't really pay my bills. That's like a one-time thing, temporary thing. Hopefully that makes sense. Much love, much light, much blessings. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Until the next time. Bye, guys.